welcome back, everybody. Look who's here. Casey Wall, Daytime's Getaway Girl. And we're talking about travel trends, and we're talking about two places in the U.S. and two places out of the country.
That's right.
And we're going to start with Hot Springs, Arkansas. I've never been there. I hear great things.
That's right. And who would have thought Arkansas for a popular destination for 2010? But it really is. It really is. In addition to their hot springs, obviously it gets its name for that, which are 143 degrees year-round. You can go there any time of the year, and it's 143 degrees. I know.
That's hot.
And they're very well known for their medicinal value as well as their beauty. They're very, very pretty to look at. But Hot Springs has 4 distinct seasons. It has mountains. It has clear lakes, so you can do all your water sports on the lakes, do some hiking in the mountains. And
be the Ozark Mountains?
It's actually, yes, those are mountains. Okay. So the cool thing about Hot Springs, I found out, is that the gangsters from years ago used to vacation there. So Al Capone.
You mean like Al Capone?
Yeah,
really? Seriously?
Used to go there, yeah. And it was an unwritten rule that when they were all in town vacationing, they couldn't fight with each other.
Wow.
Yeah, so a cool thing.
So it's like the peaceful spot where all the gangsters went.
It really was.
It was like hands off.
Exactly. But the cool thing, they have a gangster museum there now, which is very, very cool.
Wow.
Yeah, very trendy, very cool place to visit. But they also have thoroughbred horse racing there. They have Magic Springs, which is a family theme park complete with rides and everything else. And another cool thing is they have Hot Springs National Park, which obviously has all the great park things to do. But within the national park is Bathhouse Row. These were the old bathhouses that have now been renovated to state-of-the-art spa facilities.
I want to go to Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Don't you?
Yes, I do. Also in the States, Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Santa Fe, New Mexico, another popular destination that people are kind of starting to hear about, but hasn't been really on the radar screen yet. Santa Fe is actually celebrating its 400th anniversary this year. It's the oldest state capital in the nation.
I had no idea.
I know.
And it's so far west.
Yeah, yeah. And Albuquerque's not the state capital. A lot of people think Albuquerque is, but Santa Fe is about 60 miles away from Albuquerque. A lot of cool things to do. Santa Fe is known for its vibrant art scene. It's actually the 3rd largest art market in the country. Has about 240 galleries, so there's tons of things to do, and it butts up against the Rocky Mountains, so you also have that mountain area.
Nice.
Santa Fe National Park is 1.5 million acres of park setting. Very, very pretty, very popular place, and you can go skiing, whitewater rafting, golfing, spa, museums, you name it, you can do it in Santa Fe.
Beautiful territory. Okay, outside of the country, Singapore.
Singapore.
That's a long trip, isn't it?
It is a long trip, but it's really coming on strong. There's 3 major developments that are happening in Singapore right now. One is a Las Vegas developer is building the first casino and resort in Singapore. Wow. So you're going to see Vegas-style casino resort in Singapore. The second thing is a waterfront park entertainment complex is also going in Singapore. And the third thing is a family-centric island destination complete with Universal Studios, a Hard Rock Hotel, and the world's largest oceanarium is actually going in Singapore.
Economically reasonable to take your family to Singapore?
It is, and actually Singapore is hosting in August the very first Youth Olympic Games. And about 400 tickets are going to be on sale, and they're making these tickets very affordable. So if you want to see the next Olympic champion, you need to go to Singapore.
All right, a little closer to home, Vancouver, the Olympics, of course, coming up.
Speaking of Olympics, Vancouver's hosting the Winter Olympics this year. And the great thing is, even if you can't make it for the Olympics, Vancouver's doing some amazing things within their infrastructure with hotels and updating and everything else. Vancouver's one of those cool cities that you can go back to your friends and brag, say, you know what, I went skiing, I went sailing, I went golfing, all in the same day.
Yeah, I've never been to anywhere in Canada that I didn't just love. I love the whole feel of Canada. I love the feeling of their population, the way they treat their country, the way they treat their streets, the way they take care of things. Everything about it is beautiful.
Just a different vibe, I think, up in Canada. But the great thing about Vancouver, it's 3 hours north of Seattle. They have the North America's 3rd largest Chinatown. So you can do the whole Chinatown thing. You can see coastal virgin rainforest. You can do a culinary tour. You can feed the sea otters at the aquarium. There's all kinds of really great things to do in Vancouver.
Great idea. Casey Wall, you always have great ideas.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. For more information on Casey, you can go to daytimeonline.tv, and we will now throw it over to Cindy. Cindy.